universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thanks so much for being here for the first time. I'm so glad you're here. For those of you who are returning, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it much. If you've been coming back and you haven't subscribed yet, support this channel. Like this video if it's enlightening you. Share it with other people who can benefit from these messages. We're all here to help each other out, everyone. I would greatly appreciate that. All right, so Leo, we're going to look into the energy surrounding you for the month of May 2023. Remember, energy is fluid, time's always changing. We're going to see what you need to be cognizant of. Whatever spirit wants us to know about the month of May will be channeled through this reading. I speak truth and nothing but truth. I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. All right, so we're also going to look into, wow. We're also going to look into what you may be struggling with for the month of May, how you're going to overcome these struggles, what's coming to you in May that you don't see coming. We're also going to get guidance to see from Holy Spirit how to best navigate these energies. And lastly, we're going to get some self-care tips, because spiritual growth involves self-care, wellness, all that good stuff. I'm all about wellness. All right. Leo, the energy surrounding you the month of May is union. For those of you who are aligned, we have Two of Cups here, okay? If you watched my weekly for the week of May 8th, 2023, this was at the bottom of the deck, right? If you haven't watched my weekly, I highly recommend you do so. At the end of this video, there should be, you know, at the end screen for you to go watch this if you haven't already. So this energy in the weekly is actually showing up in your reading, Leo. If you're Leo rising especially, the strong energy of union surrounding you for the month of May. Now keep in mind, it may not be May of this year. If it's 2023, because I'm recording this May 9th, 2023. It may be May of next year, May 3 years from now. It depends, but the energy of union is here. I absolutely love this deck because of the colors, all the light that emits from this. The energy surrounding you is you coming together with a soulmate, with your counterpart, all right? Because the stars are aligning now. The universe, God, is perfectly orchestrating for this union to happen. You have found your holy grails. You understand what unconditional love is, what forgiveness is. You have healed your heart chakra completely, meaning you've forgiven yourself and other people for any wrongdoings. You've also forgiven your counterpart without question. And now your person's coming in with their cup to offer you the love that you have shown them by example, the unconditional love, the agape love. They want to ask for forgiveness. There's been a strong energy of forgiveness for the month of May. They want to commit to you. There is commitment coming for some of you. Could be this May. Remember, I have been getting messages about union and commitment and all these other things for years. We all know that tarot is about energy. It does not determine certain things or timing of things. It can. I have predicted things for people that literally had happened at the time that I said it would happen. If that comes out, then fine. But I know the energy of union has been surrounding a lot of us for quite some time, okay? Because this is Cups energy. This may be the initiation stages of having heart-to-heart conversations about talking about commitment before you were actually in the throes of passion. Okay, I know where this is coming from, because this is a very passionate connection. The initiation stages are happening this month to prepare you for the actual coming together in the summer. Cups are about the summertime. That's for some of you, not for all of you. But this is going to be sudden. This person is really going to commit to you out of nowhere. They could be showing up at your door. They could be sending you a message, or just saying, hey, let's go talk about this. I want this partnership. I want to commit to you. I'm ready to give and receive love. Remember, We cannot force anyone to love us. We cannot force anyone to be ready to give and receive love. That is all done through God's plan. God has a plan for you. God has a plan for me. God has a plan for the masculines. God has a plan for everybody. You may even be reconciling with someone who's a friend, okay? Someone who's like, they used to be friends and now they're like, you know what, I'm sorry, or I want us to rebuild our relationship, our friendship, okay? It could be friends, guys. It could be a lot of people coming out of the woodwork. We're in the shadow period of Mercury going out of retrograde, okay? Stuff's going to come back, or people are going to be like, maybe somebody already came back and it's like, okay, I want to work on this. I get a strong energy that somebody really wants to work on this relationship. But because it's the Two of Cups, you can trust this. You can trust this. Okay? God is bringing you two together. You have the same feelings for each other. You want to make this work. If any other people coming back from your past, like Six of Cups energy, and they want to reconcile with you, they want to rebuild the friendship, go to God about it. If you feel you can rekindle this friendship, and God says that it's going to work out in the end, then trust in that. If you feel like something is still off and someone wants to come to offer friendship again, or asking for forgiveness, or wanting to rebuild the connection again, and you feel in your heart of hearts, I don't think this is going to work, I don't feel the energy there, trust in that. Excuse me. Okay. And you have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Like, geez Louise, Leo, this is massive. It's going to shock the hell out of you. Because the divine's coming in to orchestrate this. I said this. I love this Tower card because look at all the light. Look at all the fire coming from it. When I talk about fire, this is a very fiery, very strongly passionate connection. I mean, loins are on fire. Maybe your sacral may be on fire because of this connection. The chemistry between the two of you is unlike no other. And this person sees this now, you understand this, but you also know that this is not a relationship about lust, about sex, just about boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. It's way beyond that. And the passion and the chemistry between the two of you is tantric in nature, right? There's a sacred union here with a sexual union. I will laugh, sort of, if we get both of those cards in the extended in your love reading. There will be an extended love reading for this for the month of May. We're going to go through the energy surrounding love, and this would be interesting to see because this is already coming out in your main reading. If the sacred union and sexual union cards come out, yeah, that's going to be something. Because there's a very strong soul bond here, and this is the initiation stages of union, and the divine is coming in. Just as quickly as you guys separated the last time, God's going to come in and bring you together just as quickly. God needed a tower moment to take you guys apart, to do a final separation phase, and now God's coming in to do something dramatic to bring you two together. So expect the unexpected. This is the love of a lifetime. For some of you, there's friendships here that are being rekindled because some of these people have leveled up too. You may have been a catalyst for them to change for the better. It could go the other way around though, guys, where some of you, God is going to take away friendships and partnerships and things from you out of nowhere. This could be a sudden ending of a business partnership, a sudden ending of a friendship, a sudden ending of a marriage, because this also portends divorce. Okay? Take it how it fits. Either God's coming in to bring amazing relationships to your life now because you're more aligned with your higher self, and or God is removing people from your life. or this has been happening. Like people have already been removed from your life to have the energy surrounding you to call in this type of connection with somebody. And for some of you, it is a union here. It's a coming together. You guys have, oh my God, an Atlantis truck is passing by me. That's a significant sign. So I'm hearing summer, because Atlantis deals with water. I'm getting another confirmation that the finalization of this is happening in the summer, or the energies are building up now so that you are fully coming together again in the summertime. I'm hearing initiation stages, but God's coming in to get this going. Because what I'm being told is that by summer, you guys need to be like married already. If the marriage is in the contract for you, you need to be living together. You already need to start getting settled in before the real work begins. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That's what I'm getting. So get ready for your world to change. Suddenly. Your world, your love life is about to suddenly change. And so is your world. And as I said, some of these friendships, business partnerships are going to be taken away from you by God. You may end up being separated from more people, even though this has been happening for quite some time. So be prepared for that. Because you're making more room for this to come in. I'm hearing a whirlwind romance. But you see how they're looking at their cups, they're not looking at each other. God's bringing these two together because they're like honoring the cup that they've worked so hard to acquire, so hard to fill. The Two of Cups happens when you found what makes you happy, you find your joy, your fulfillment, and they find theirs. Because the shadow side of the Two of Cups is codependency, complacency, like approval seeking. I need you to tell me to love me to make me feel better. I need you to tell me how you feel so that I feel validated, that I know that this is real. No, 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 and no. That is not Two of Cups energy. That came out in the extended reading for Aries that I did about saying I love you, the More Than Words extreme song. I love you doesn't cut it in these types of soul connections, okay? You have to show this person, and each person has found what fulfills them, so that when they come together, they give and receive love, but they're not dependent on the other person filling their cup. A codependent relationship is not a harmonious relationship. It is not a sacred union. You gotta find the happiness within yourself first. You gotta love yourself first in order to love somebody the way that you want to be loved. And for some of you, both of you have found this. I'm getting an interesting message for somebody here. I think this is specific for one person. It feels like it's one person. You may be engaged or you're about to get married, and something is going to disrupt that. Okay? I'm seeing you guys are like at the altar, and it's like, speak now, forever hold your peace, and someone comes out of nowhere and says, stop, I do not approve of this. Something like that. There's something to that effect. Okay? I'm not trying to freak out anybody if you're about to get married or something like that, but that's what I'm feeling. I'm hearing God, they want you to be together, but someone may try to affect or infiltrate this union or obliterate it or something like that. If it's not a person, there's going to be divine intervention. There's going to be some event beyond your control that's going to keep this marriage from happening or something like that. I don't know. That's for somebody specific. But that's funny because the Atlantis Landscaping Company is doing the landscaping outside. the window. That's kind of funny. I'm also getting that some of you, your past lives were in Atlantis. So if you know this, there's confirmation for you. Anyway, the destruction of Atlantis, okay, anyway. But there's something here where there's going to be a massive shift in your relationships, your love life, a whole bunch of other things. More people are going to be removed from you. Yeah, they're dramatic shifts here. But God is causing all of these things. Now, if God's removing friends from you, let that go. They're not part of your path anymore, okay? Because a lot of you, you're ascending, you're elevating. So anyone who's being removed from your life, let them fall out of that tower, because you're going to be moving to a new tower, and these people are not going to be moving into that tower with you or into that home with you, all right? Their energies are not going to be surrounding that either. So just know that whatever this disruption is in your life, it's going to be caused by Uranus, I'm being told. You may have Uranus in the 4th house or the 7th house or the 2nd house. I have 2 here. I have 15, 16. 16 breaks down to a 7. See what I mean? I don't know. Take that how it resonates. It's not going to fit for everybody, because not everybody has those placements, but they wanted me to say that because I'm hearing, Jess, you need to talk about the placements of Uranus. And you did, and I did. Anyway, yeah. I mean, okay, Leo. I'm also hearing for some of you, you may have a soulmate, or you may have you're in a friendship or business partnership with someone. It's like it's run its course, and God's not coming in to say, okay, this is not part of your path anymore. You may be with someone who you think is your soulmate. I'm getting an energy, you've been dating this person already. You've been dating this person, you may be engaged to this person, or you're about to get engaged, or you're about to get married, and you think this is your counterpart, you think this is your soulmate. I'm hearing like the false, I don't like saying false twin flame, but that's what I'm being told to say. But this is for those of you who've been dating this person. You're already in a committed relationship with this person, and you're thinking this person is the love of your life, and God's like, no, it's not. You could have like walked away from your counterpart, and now you're in this committed relationship with someone. Oh, this is better. Like, I'm going to go with my soulmate. God's like, no, you're not. Here's the thing. I understand we have free will, but I have been in many situations where God took my free will from me, because he said, absolutely not, just you are not making this mistake again. I'm coming in to pull you out of this. This is like a little bit similar. I was out with a friend. I thought it was like a friendly thing, but this person thought it was a date or whatever. And I was kind of like falling for the dude or whatever. I'm like, oh, well, let me just... It was like I was in a trance, and the devil, I could feel him. He was like, I got Jess. I'm going to take her off her path. I literally had apparitions of my masculine, Archangel Michael, God coming in. Snap the hell out of it, Jess. I'm telling you, it was divine intervention. I was like, oh, well, I was connecting with this person, and I was like, but wait a minute, there's something a little off here. I'm like, no, I think this person's cool, whatever. God said, nope. My masculine said, nope. Archangel Michael said, the hell with this. His sword came out, and he put it in my face. And again, I'm seeing apparitions of these things. Divine intervention. For some of you, this could be it. This could be where you think this is your person because you've been dating them. You've been in a partnership with them already. You were already in the throes of passion, or you're already in this, you're already dating, you're like engaged or whatever this is. And God's like, no, this is not the person you're supposed to be with. That's for another group of people. And I'm going to say it, and I know this is going to trigger some of you, because some of you, you're like, I have a choice. I'm going to choose a soulmate. I'm not choosing my counterpart, the one that God sent for me. Apparently, God has been seeing a lot of this. This is what I'm getting. And God say, no, this is not the love of a lifetime. Yeah, it's going to be nice and stuff, and you feel like you're on the same page or whatever, things are going well, but this is not the person I want you to be with. Some of you took the easy route, and there's no judgment on you, okay, because it has happened. I have read countless accounts, especially on Quora, about people talking about, I picked my soulmate instead of my counterpart. Now they're in a rut because they still feel a strong longing for their counterpart. They still feel feelings that are stronger than their soulmates. They married the soulmate. They had a family with the soulmate, and they're like, the love I have for my soulmate husband or whatever, it's not the same love I have for my divine masculine. And I was reading several stories of these several accounts on Quora about, I went with my ego. I couldn't handle it anymore. I didn't know if he was doing his work. I don't know. And she said to herself, I found out that I wasn't doing my work. I wasn't fully healed yet. I wasn't patient enough. I took the easy route because I couldn't deal with this anymore. And now she said, this is heartbreaking for me. Now I feel bad because, and I love my husband. He's a wonderful husband and a wonderful father to my kids. But this is not the person I want to be with. I thought the love was going to be the same, and it's not. And she says she's being tormented by this energy because her masculine will never leave her, because that is a bond created by God that can never be broken. Even bonds with soulmates can be broken, guys. When we're talking about divine counterparts, partners, the person that God wrote in your contract, this is your person for life, and you're going to have to go through these things before you reach union. Yeah, I'm going to have these soulmates. Yeah, you're going to have these other options, but it will never be the same as the love, as that strong chemistry and connection between you and the person I assigned to you. So some of you, God may be coming in to be like, nope, this is not your person, and God knows that you had a choice. And some of you chose the soulmate. But I've been through this before. God took me out. Like, nope, I'm not letting you make that choice again. He kept me from choosing somebody else. And then after that, I had several tests to see if God was going to get me to choose somebody else. And I was like, nope. I felt it in my gut. That's not my person. That's not my person. I know who my person is, and I'm going to be patient, and I'm going to be continuing to do my work and my mission work and whatever this God has asked me to do until this actual sacred union happens. You only have a sacred union with one person, with your God-ordained spouse. That is what's coming through me loud and clear. And I'm getting some serious angel bumps right now as confirmation. You only have one sacred union, and the sacred union is only with your person that God sent to you. The one that is written in your sacred union contract. It is a higher level soulmate. Okay? So, some of you, God may be coming in to break that connection apart. You don't have to believe what's coming through. That's all on you. But don't say, when this happens, this is what it is. God's coming in to break some people apart. Because you have somebody of a higher caliber. You have someone who is going to be way better than this. This connection is going to be way better than the one you think you're in. Ace of Cups at the top of the deck. Look at that, guys. It's the love of a lifetime. Some of you, the ones who haven't been dating, the ones who've been on your path, get ready for a massive change in your love life. It's going to be massive. And it's gonna knock you on your ass. Because it's coming out of nowhere, and God is setting this up for a shock and awe. He's gonna blow you the fuck away. There could very well be an outpouring of emotions all of a sudden coming from this person, spilling out. Look, I want a partnership with you. I love you profoundly and deeply. This love I have for you is unlike no other. You've been a friend to me no matter what. We can be friends and lovers. This is what I want. Like, I see things the way you see things now. I'm ready to give and receive love. And that Ace of Cups is coming toward you because God is helping this person come to you with this cup. And remember, it may not be May of 2023, which at the time I'm recording this, it could be May of some other year. Maybe around the summertime. Or you're about to get messages, or you're about to have this person reveal to you how they feel, let the flood of emotions out, having heart-to-heart conversations before you actually start moving in together, getting married, all of that stuff, okay? The conversation has to come first, right? It's so funny. I didn't know they're going to do the lawn today, but hey, it is what it is. Ace of Cups at the top of the deck, guys. Remember what I said about your gut? Listen to your intuition. Go within. Especially if people are approaching you thinking that, like, oh, this is a soulmate. Oh, I want to date this person, whatever. But your gut's telling you, wait a minute, I don't know if I should. That's not my person. That's not who God said I'm supposed to be with. Or I feel something off about that person. Remember what I said about people coming back? Wanting to rekindle things with you, wanting to reunite or whatever, a friendship or something like that. Trust your intuition. But for quite a few of you, your intuition is going to be so on point, you're going to know, but I'm getting more positive people are coming into your life, and to include this person who wants to let bygones be bygones. There's going to be a peace offering here. There's a truce. This person wants to bring a peace offering to you, like, I want to make this work. I see what this love is now, right? They see this as a divine love. They have seen how much love you still have for this person, and how much love you have for what you do, how much love you have for other people. They see the divinity of God flowing through you and out of you. You're loving yourself that much that it's inspiring them to love themselves the same and to give you that same type of love. The agape love. This is what this is. Agape love is the highest love of all. Bring me a higher love. Steve Winwood, right? This is just not some regular run-of-the-mill connection. This is like the love of a lifetime. This is something that is very amorous, very peaceful, blissful. It's the ultimate fulfillment. It's this euphoric energy between two people where they love each other that much. They could be in a poorhouse and this relationship will still stand. That's how serious this relationship is. This is the type of love that they have for each other. Tommy and Gina. If you listen to that song, Tommy and Gina's reconciliation, there is a reconciliation. Their love for each other is this. That no matter what they are going through, it doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's enough for love. That is unconditional love, where they're going through hard times and one isn't berating the other. Tommy, go get a job. I can't be like struggling to pay the bills or whatever, right? Or Tommy yelling at Gina, like, why don't you go find another job so that we can make more money? But there's none of that. One person's strong enough to continue to love the other, to help them to rise up from what's going on, and that person breaks down, and then the other person comes in to have that love strong enough to fill her cup, to to support Gina, right? If you're talking about the Tommy Gina dynamic here in the song. That's what that type of love is, everybody. That's enough for love. The love between us is what's going to keep us going, to keep us supporting each other. For when one tends to just like fall, the other one will be strong enough because they have their cup to support the other in need. And then when the other one is supported and the other one's losing their faith or whatever, they're falling apart, the other person can come in to support them because both of their cups are full. They're not yelling at each other. They're not freaking out. Like Gina talks about running away and Tommy's like, no, baby, it's okay. You don't need to do that. I got you. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to be fine. This is the type of connection that we need here. This is not just about being in like a boyfriend, girlfriend, a husband, wife type of thing, because when the going gets tough and someone just wants to run away and that's it, that is not a sacred union. When somebody's having a hard time emotionally and they're having a hard time expressing themselves or whatever, and you're just kind of like trying to beat it out of them, that's not a sacred union. You got to feel what they're feeling. You got to know intuitively what they're going through. And you still give them the utmost amount of respect and unconditional love anyway. Wow. Get ready for some loving here, Leo. There are going to be some serious heart-to-heart conversations, and with that Ace of Cups at the top of the deck, there are going to be a lot of tears of joy in this. It's going to be music to your ears for the both of you. It's going to be a very emotional reconciliation, I can tell you that. What may Leo be struggling with for the month of May 2023? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Now, you could have already been struggling with this, you overcame this, or it's still relevant to you. The void. Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic boom. Struggling with nothing going on. You know what the void of course moon, when the moon's not in any sign, it's just like hovering out there. Nothing's going on. Embracing the winter, the rest period. Nothing is happening. Nothing's going on. You're resting right now in preparation for this massive change because this connection is going to take everything in you. This is not your usual relationship that you've been in with everybody else. And for those of you who are like going with these other committed relationships, knowing that it is not the person that God told you to be with, they're telling you to stop. Stop dating that person. And I know, again, I can't tell you what to do, but this is what you need to hear, not what you want. I speak only truth here. Whether it's going to trigger somebody or not, that's my job as a light worker. So some of you may very well be struggling with stop dating. Go into your winter phase, your hibernation phase, doing the resting, the rejuvenating, the taking care of yourself, the doing nothing. Some of you are having a hard time because nothing is going on in your connection, nothing is going on in your love relationship, nothing's going on with your business, right? Because for some of you, you're suddenly going to come together with a business partner like, holy shit. Somebody else who's a healer and you're a healer, like let's partner together and be healers together, I don't know, whatever. But the struggle here is that stop, the void. It's like I'm floating out there, I don't see anything, look how dark it is. But there's one speck of light out in the distance. That's your hope. That's your faith right there. Even when nothing is going on, that is when God is doing his greatest work. He's working behind the scenes. He's making things happen. And we know that's the case because the tower is here. This is God-driven stuff. This is the stuff that shocks and awes. This is the things that God tells us that they can change overnight. It's like the story of Joseph, or the story of the book Job, right? The parting of the Red Sea with Moses. Joseph being in prison for all this time, and then one night he's still in that prison cell, and then the next he's in the palace. This is how dramatic, how drastic, how quickly this is going to happen for some of you. And some of you are like struggling, oh my God, like nothing is happening. I'm floating. I feel like I'm floating out there. I don't see anything, because you're not supposed to see anything, because God wants you to give him all the glory when this person comes back to you and wants to now tell you, I want this partnership. I want to commit to you. I want to work on this. I want to build a family. I want to get married, whatever this is. Also the shock and awe of what this person's going to tell you or show you how they feel about you. Struggling with the pauses. What does stop really mean for you? Is it the end of the end because nothing's going on? Or is it a pause? Or is it a chance for you to look at it from a different perspective? Is it a chance for you to embrace the winter season? We all need a winter season, guys. It's cold, nothing's growing. We tend to stay indoors most of the time, especially if you live in a climate where it gets cold outside, right? Nothing exciting really goes on. You don't have a lot of the animals who are giving birth to their offspring during the winter. You don't see the regeneration of the trees and new leaves growing. But this is a time of rest, a time of recalibration. And some of you have been struggling with this. It's like, when are things going to change? I know, because at some points in my journey, I kind of like, okay, God, what's going on now? But I have to take it one day at a time. Make sure that I'm taking care of myself. I'm continuing to do my mission work, taking the breaks that I need to take. The bottom of the deck is baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Stop for a minute and listen to your intuition before you take action. Some of you have been struggling with this, because this is why I'm picking up on some of you choosing soulmates, because it's like, I haven't heard from that person. I don't see anything going on. I don't think they're doing their healing, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here's a soulmate. Let me go commit. This person wants to commit to me. Cool. Nothing's going on. So maybe my person's not coming back. Maybe my person really isn't my twin, and I'm going to go with this person and have this partnership with this person, this relationship. Because some of you didn't stop to embrace the winter period. The slow growth, the stagnancy, the nothing going on period, because that's the period when nothing is going on. Great things are happening behind the scenes up there. You are in a moment of rest because you are preparing for the sudden change in your relationship, because this sacred union is this relationship is going to be unlike anything you've ever experienced. Remember, it's mission. It's leading to the Lover's card. It's leading up to the mission work, and you're going to need a lot of energy, and you're going to be in this connection where it's like, I really need to remember what I have learned to prepare for this type of committed relationship. And some of you were like, I don't want to take baby steps. I want to take leaps and bounds. We miss stuff when we take leaps and bounds if God is not telling us to take leaps and bounds, Leo. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Your intuition's telling you, yeah, I'm in the void. Yeah, I need to rest. Yeah, nothing's happening because I know that God is doing his magic. I know God's going to come in out of nowhere and just make something magical happen. And that's what it's saying here with the Tower card, guys, at the bottom of your deck. Stop to listen to your intuition and then take action. it will not make sense most of the time, especially when you're dealing with a divine counterpart. Why is nothing happening? Why am I not seeing any changes? Blah, 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 blah. Because your intuition already knows there are changes going on. Your intuition knows what's going on, and God is testing your faith and your intuition to see if you're going to trust in yourself with what you're picking up on. Everything has a process. Everything needs to take time before it's accomplished. Some of you are having a hard time with that. Let's see what is coming to you for the month of May 2023. What's coming to Leo for the month of May, Holy Spirit? Archangels, galactic families, Pleiadian, Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. You're also getting like some shocking news from someone, from a business partner, from a friend, from a soulmate. Or you're going to find out something that's going to be very shocking, something like that. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Seeding the light, laying foundations, the divine plan. This is what you don't see coming. You could literally get a visit by Jesus' grandmother, by Anna. What you don't see coming is that with this divine intervention here, God is really going to show you that everything is according to His plan, not yours. And if God wills something, if God wants something to happen, if God wants you to be with someone, He is going to be the one to make it happen. Yes, we have a choice, but as I said before, when I was going to, leading to probably choosing somebody else, God's like, oh, hell no, Jess. That person is not part of your path. God, my masculine, and Archangel Michael came in to stop me. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. God also told me, don't go back to dating because you will be picking up on their energies. They will interfere with your union with your counterpart. Everything's according to the divine plan. Some of you, you're going to get shocked and awed because God's doing a course correction on you with your friendships, your relationships. He's removing things that are not part of your divine plan, and Anna's coming in to help with this. Because some of you, there's a strong tie to Christ, to Jesus, I should say, because Mary Magdalene is Christ too. If some of you didn't know, Christ does not just mean Jesus Christ, because Mary Magdalene is a Christ too. She's Mary Magdalene Christ. That's what they told me the other day. God's going to be like, nope, this is part of the divine plan. I'm knocking out anything that is not part of the divine plan so that you can lay the foundation for something more solid, more harmonious, something better. Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Some of you may be an incarnation of Anna. Some of you may be an incarnation of Jesus himself, of Mary Magdalene. I am an incarnation of Mary Magdalene. Okay? You're realizing that you're all pillars of light here. Some of you shine brighter than others. This is not to mean that you're better than others. I've said this about Leos before. The people that I'm reading for here, that I am teaching here, not reading for, the people that I'm guiding here, a lot of you, your light is brighter because your mission is on a more of a global scale than others. Okay, you've been called for more. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Some of you are very, very gifted. You're very intuitive. Remember, you need to be continuing to stop and listen to your intuition, even if it doesn't make sense, before you take action. Or you listen to your intuition, doesn't make sense, and you take action anyway. Either way, you're stopping to really go connecting with your higher self, going within. Okay? You are the oracle. You have very strong psychic gifts. You were able to tell the future. You're able to predict certain things that other people can't predict. For some of you who are very gifted in this, your gifts are heightening here. And everything's happening according to the divine plan. And the intuitive hits that you're getting, people are not going to be like, that doesn't make any sense. Where is she or he getting that from? It's in the plan. God has a plan for you to be that oracle, to reveal certain things to people that don't make sense to them. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Protect your energies too. Remember the boundaries with friendships and other people. Knowing when to say no. Again, baby steps, action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Take it little by little. What do you need to protect yourself from? See, with all these hands trying to grab you, Leo, you're putting your hands out. You're like, nope, nope, you're not getting to my aura. You're not getting to my heart center. Like, I need to keep you from infiltrating my space. Remember, that's why for some of you, God is coming in to clear out some stuff, because maybe some of you weren't setting those boundaries. Maybe some of you weren't keeping away those people who weren't for your highest good, okay? You may absorb a lot of energy from other people. So it's coming to you that you don't see. It's kind of like you may be getting a lot more people coming at you. Because if you are a teacher, if you have a YouTube channel or a platform, and you have been in this twin flame journey, okay, you come into Sacred Union and people catch wind of this, and if you're teaching this, people are going to flock to you. Because they see that you're elevated, they see that you come into union. Oh my God, I need to work with that person. I need to ask them all these questions because they actually did it. All right? That could be for some of you, not for all of you. And you're going to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. See their hands reaching out to you. Oh my God, can you guide me? Can I get a reading with you? Can you help me with this? Can you help me understand my divine plan? Can you help me whatever? Can you whatever? And you're going to be like, whoa, 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 horsey. Wait a minute. Stop. You may get excited when this happens to some of you, okay? But remember, you have to protect your energies and you have to set boundaries. Because if people see you coming into union, they get desperate. It's like, oh my God, I need to like, that person came into union. I need them to tell me something or whatever, help me get there fast or something like that. But you, Leo, this is you in the middle. You're going to have to protect yourself. You're going to have to learn how to say no. Say, okay, I'm only going to choose who I'm going to work with. This is interesting. For some of you, what's coming in for the month, if some of you are getting an influx of people who are you're going to guide, teach, work with, because you predicted something, because you're very good at it, because you came into union, whatever, because you got into the vibration they got by level to call in this union, people are going to start like knocking at your door, like flooding your space, like calling you up, sending you all these emails. It's like an explosion of emails, explosion of calls, an explosion of bookings. Even if you book things with people, here's the thing. Things may have been slow for you with the void. People may not have been coming to you for guidance. They may have not been trusting your guidance because it's like, why am I following that guidance when that person doesn't have this, doesn't have that? I've been picking that up for myself a lot, right? but you just been going through the motions, doing your thing. Then all of a sudden, something suddenly shifts. You come into union. People find out about it, whatever. You announce it or something, and then people are like flooding your inbox, booking you up the butt, whatever. And then it's like, whoa, you're gonna have to go through these people or like trust your intuition to see if you're gonna work through these people or not. Because I'm getting a strong energy with, remember, with those Two of Cups, the friendships or other people who want to align with you or people who want to work with you. Some of those people, they're going to affect your energies, because some people who may want to work with you, they may be codependent. They may be approval seeking. They may be like, I can't do this on my own, I need a crutch. Some of them could have addictions to wanting union so bad that they would do anything to have it, to get it. And they may want a reading or something with you, or they may want some of your services if this is relating to you, and they're not going to put their end of the bargain. Some of them may come to you that have addiction to tarot, addiction to astrology readings, or like chart readings or something. I need to know, you need to predict this for me because you predicted something big, right? Oh my God, you said this was going to happen, and it actually happened. It keeps happening. You say this and this happens. You say this and that happens. Now you're going to have people who are going to be like, oh my God, I really need to listen, because God's like, here's the tower. I need you to listen. And then this person will be like, I'm really willing to work with this person, God. I'm really willing to connect with my soul tribe or this teacher or whatever this is, this guide, to help me to stay on the path to sacred union, not to deviate off the path and go dating other people. God did not bring in your divine masculine just for the divine masculine to just disappear and that's it. That's not the intention. God does not play games with us like that. The devil has been playing tricks on you to think that because your masculine's not there yet, or nothing's going on, and you're choosing the soulmate, oh, I guess it wasn't meant to be. Nope. That's the devil messing with your head. God did not create twin flames for them to not come into union. I get that very strongly, and it's like God is right here. The power of the Holy Spirit is speaking through me so strongly right now about this, and God's very, very, very serious. He's talking to me right now. God did not intend for you to meet up with your counterpart, for you to not come into union, because there is a purpose with you coming to union. There is a reason in his divine plan why you two came together in the first place. The intention is for union to happen this lifetime period, because Anna is overseeing these contracts, is what I just heard. She oversaw the coming together of Jesus and Mary Magdalene. She oversees, no, these counterparts are coming together, because the unions need to be happening, because we need that light. Pillars. When the two of you come together, you create this pillar of light that shines brighter than any individual counterpart. We need more pillars of these lights to create this coliseum of unconditional love, of divine light, of divine wholeness, of oneness. We are all building this coliseum, guys. And we're going to be building several coliseums. And anybody surrounding you that is not of your divine plan, that is not for your highest good, should not be there, because it's disrupting your union and all the other ones. Remember, this is a collective effort. Without Anna, Christ's consciousness would not be rising as it is today. She represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being while knowing that they would not see the glorious end results. Without knowing they would not see the glorious end result, right? It's like, I'm not going to see it, but Anna's like, no, watch. This is also you creating that Colosseum of light. Did you see that? What was that? This is crazy. Anyway, you are building something greater. It doesn't matter if you're going to see the glorious end result or not. You're part of something bigger. Part of a bigger divine plan. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. One person's part may be to mother their children. Another's may be to gather women in circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share. Anna's gathering us to remember and surrender to our part of the plan. Right? Some will be on a world stage, but that's the way God intended it to be, like Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Everyone's role is significant in this. It's just that God is going to put people on different pedestals, not pedestals, different stages, right? Some will be more in the public eye, others won't. But we all have a significant purpose here. And some of you may be thinking that, like, your union doesn't really mean anything. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. It raises the vibration of the planet. It brings greater power to the healing of the collective, which is why God's like, I need these unions to happen. I'm looking for the pillar of light because there is a particular message there. 102. Does somebody live in apartment 102? Or house number 102? Something with 102? Maybe it's on your license plate. You are heaven and earth in perfect expression, a conduit for the light of the heavens to the earth. You are the rainbow bridge. Take time to meditate. Imagine yourself as a pillar of light connecting the light of the heavens above with earth. As the light shines through each of your chakras, you activate the rainbow bridge that many ancient scriptures speak about, raising your vibration and the vibration of the planet, linking the higher realms of the cosmos, guides, angels, and spirit with the ancient wisdom keepers and beings of planet Earth. They dance together through you. They sing together through you. Without your body, voice, and creations, neither can be expressed. For too long, we've been taught that God is outside of us, giving away our power to angels and spirit guides. But without you, they do not have a voice. You are the oracle. Do not look for guidance outside, for you hold all the wisdom of the entire universe in the portal of your heart. In every cell of your body, do not see the angels and guides as above you, for without you they have no way of communicating. You are the oracle. You are the rainbow bridge. You are the pillar of light. I allow the light of the heavens and the light of earth to flow through me now. I activate the codes of remembering within my cells and chakras. I activate my system as a rainbow bridge between heaven and earth. And you know what that rainbow bridge is? Usually the Hierophant. Those are spiritual guides, spiritual teachers. You take what God flows through you and you are the messenger and it comes out of you. So let's get some guidance on how to best navigate these energies for May. I will be doing the extended right after this. The link is in the description box as I mentioned. If you go to CapellaWellness.com, click click on extended videos. You'll scroll down to where Leo is. Look for May 2023 for Leo. Click on the hamburger menu that is there, and you'll see different tiles of different extended videos. You can watch them all if you want to rent or purchase them all. Hover over the thumbnail to see the title of whatever extended you want to watch. So the love reading is going to entail what the love energies are surrounding you for the month of May, how your person feels about you, what song they want to dedicate to you. I have song cards here. There are going to be very important messages that are going to be conveyed to you through these songs, especially you've been seeing these songs around. That's going to be confirmation if it shows up in that reading. It's also going to give you the opportunity to look up the lyrics and listen to it to get additional messages from your person to help you better understand what your person's been going through or what they've been trying to say to you, things like that. And then after that, we're going to get guidance from Holy Spirit on how to best navigate the love energies. And we'll pull my Unspoken Words Oracle deck that I created that is available for sale. You can buy the deck in the description box or go to capellawellness.com and click on shop. And we're going to get messages from your person from that deck, okay? If you're curious, I do offer personal readings. I do work with other twins, other divine counterparts. I do have 10% off all of my individual services, to include my tarot packages if you're interested. The coupon codes are in the description. So your guidance is shake it off. If you fall on others' jeer, just shake it off and walk with cheer. I have a feeling you got this card around the same time last year, Leo. Whatever this tower moment is bringing, guys, just shake it off. Walk with cheer. Okay, somebody needs to hear this. So what I'm getting, some of you either went with a soulmate or you got engaged to someone, and all of a sudden God comes in to break you up. Something happens that is orchestrated by God and God alone, divine intervention. And other people are going to be like, I told you so, right? If you fall in others' jeer, because there is something's about to fall. Something's about to crumble to the ground. Okay? Your intuition told you not to do this, or your intuition told you to like wait, don't date, or don't do whatever. And you may have like, no, I don't think that's it. And then you went with this option, whatever. Some people are going to be making fun of you for this. Oh, I told you not to date that person. I told you they weren't your soulmate. I told you they weren't your twin or whatever. I told you that you shouldn't have gotten married to them. And people are going to be like, I told you so, I told you so, I told you. This is only for some of you, not for all of you, okay? And this is just telling you, just shake it off. A lot of your friends, business partners, some other people are going to be like, pfft. We told you not to date that person. We told you not to do this or whatever, right? Or you were so, you felt like this was it, or like, oh, I'm going to go with the soulmate, or it can be a friendship, okay? Whatever. And then people are going to be making fun of you for it, or saying, you know what, oh, we knew it, we saw it coming, and blah, 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 right? Don't let that get to you, okay? There's also the opposite energy when I talked about people coming at you, for those of you who are coming into sacred union, okay, with your counterpart. Some people may have been laughing at you saying, oh, that person's never coming into union, like all this stuff keeps happening to them, or they've been in this journey for years and years and years. They're probably with their false twin flame. The union's not going to happen for them. Why are they even still talking about it? Why are they still teaching it? Whatever, it could be pertaining to me too. I don't know. Because I still teach it and I still encourage it. But anyway, and I was already in this reading really pushing it, because the Holy Spirit was coming through that unions are meant to happen when the lifetime you meet your person, okay? If you believe it, that's exactly what will happen. But there could be people who may have rejected you because they didn't believe in what you're saying, teaching, whatever it is, because you are the oracle. You call it as it is because you are that strongly connected to God, the archangels, but you don't solely rely on them for everything. You find that power within you through them. They speak through you, and you know this. You are the conduit, you are the messenger, all right? And other people are going to be like flocking to you, right? Because maybe they will fall and they will realize something, and then they flock to you because you predicted something, because you channeled something, because you came into union when other people were like laughing at you, like that person's not coming into whatever, that's been so long, why are they still whatever. And they may be coming back into your good graces or something to now get help from you on how to achieve union with their person or something like that. There may even be people who will be jealous of you. Be careful with that too, because when you tell others when the timing is right about this union, because you may be told to be quiet about it for quite some time before you announce it, or before it comes to light for the other people know that this has happened. Other people may come to you and they'll start saying really negative things toward you, like jealousy will start to set in. All right, shake it off and walk with cheer. They may be telling you, oh, that's not a real relationship, they're faking the union, that's not their person, it's probably a soulmate, like union doesn't happen, or maybe that's not really your person, or somebody tells you that's your false twin flame or whatever. It depends. There's a whole bunch of things, guys. So again, people may be flocking to you to work with you, and or they came back because they rejected you, and now they're like, oh, I want you to work with me, I want you to help me with this. And you're like, okay, if I feel intuitively that I shouldn't be working with you, then I'm not going to work with you, right? Push you out of the way. Not literally, nope, setting my boundaries. I'm not working with you because I feel you're not really serious, whatever. And other people, again, they're going to be jealous of you when union happens, okay? And they're going to be saying some very negative things. They could be going back to bashing the masculines or whatever, something like that, trying to get you to doubt yourself, trying to get you to feel bad, right? When you've done your work, and some of these other people or feminines or whomever are going to come in because they're jealous, they're not in union, and you achieved it. And there could be some jeering coming in, there could be some backlash, there could be some very negative energy being thrown at you, right? Whatever this is, Leo, you shake it off regardless. Friends, all the love your light extends, and its reflection shown in chosen friends. See, you choose your friends wisely. Why did I say choosing your clients, choosing the people who you're going to help your support? Friends who were saying that's not happening, they didn't believe in you, whatever, those aren't your friends. If you're talking about friends who don't believe in you, they don't trust in what you're doing, whatever, even if a friend says, I don't think you should be doing that, and then something happens with the tower moment, I told you not to date that person, I told you not to marry that person, and that friend comes in and says, I told you so, you should have listened to me, be careful with that. It's reflection shown in chosen friends. Either way, send unconditional love to that friend, but if this person is continuing to do this, like throw negative energy at you, they're not really your friend. Even if you make mistakes, they're still going to be there. Even if you fuck up, they're still going to be there. They're not going to say, I told you so, you're a fucking idiot, blah, 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 blah. No, that's not a friend. Friends don't do that. Okay, we had the Two of Cups there. True friends do not do that, Leo. All right, let's get your wellness tips before we do your extended. So we're going to see what self-care tips will be beneficial for you and how to best navigate these energies, especially if people are going to be coming at you soon. Okay? Alrighty. Water your plants. Maybe you have plants in your house. Go around and water them. They need some water. This is also about watering your plants, going within and tending to your garden, because that's important. You water where the grass isn't always green on the other side. It's where you water it, right? Go explore, go take a hike, go to the beach, go do something different you've never done, go literally exploring in an expedition, whatever. Um, Explore more about yourself, explore more about Anna, the grandmother of Jesus. Maybe some of you being called to do that. That just came through. Explore more about who you want to work with, who you want as a friend, okay? Because if you haven't had the opportunity yet to cut off friendships, knowing that this is not, I don't want to be in this friendship anymore, it's not what it was when we were kids, God's coming in to disrupt those friendships, okay? So this could be a time for you to explore, go to new places, do new things, to meet new people, all right? Maybe this is about exploring in the jungle because I'm getting the water plants thing. I don't know where that's coming from. Daydream for 10 minutes. Take a pause, Leo. Remember, stop, embrace the winter season, get into the void, and daydream for 10 minutes. Set those intentions out. Just set a timer, whatever. Just daydream. Do nothing. Be like, oh, maybe you're daydreaming about being in a pool, on a pool float, and just doing shit. Read a book. Aries got this too. Take some time to read a book, whatever book. There may be some messages. If you got a book on your nightstand, they're asking you to read it. If there's a book that's been calling out to you, they want you to read that. Or go buy some books and start reading. I'm hearing, if you read on Kindle, that's okay, but my guides are saying it would be more beneficial for you to touch the book, get it in your hands, because there's something powerful you're supposed to get while you're touching the book and reading something. That's what I was told. I know for me, I tried reading books on Kindle. I can't do it. It's not the same as holding a book. Look at the stars. Maybe daydream for 10 minutes and go out stargazing. Spend some more time at night, explore the constellations, and go get your telescope out, whatever, and look at the stars. I'm also hearing that your guides, your angels, they have messages for you when you do that. And watch a movie. Look, this is about just doing a lot of like homebody stuff, reading books, watching movies, looking at the stars. This is big self-care stuff for some of you, because some of you are on all the time. Or maybe you're hanging around with too many friends. And you're not taking time out for yourself, because again, you're picking up on all your friends' energies and it's causing some sort of disruption, which is why I was getting a strong energy. God is coming in to remove some friendships out of nowhere, or relationships that are not serving you, that are not part of your path, that are not part of the divine plan. Okay? Go exploring, go outside, watch a movie outside, look at the stars, read a book. Watering your plants, therapeutic. I actually talk to my plants. There's a plant over there. One bud of my lilies wasn't growing and all the other ones died. And I talked to the bud and I said, hey, what happened? You think that it's weird. I know it sounds weird, guys, but sometimes the plants talk to me. And the one flower bud said, they took all my water. And I said, no, they didn't. This is your opportunity to shine. I give you the power to bloom. And I took a picture. It's over there. The next morning, I woke up. It didn't even have like the process. It was fully open. I had put a little bit of water in there, and I told the flower, you have the water. You need to soak it up. It was weird. I know I do talk to plants, but let me tell you, it works. Energy, guys, love, they may not hear you, they feel the energy. The words have the energy, but I was feeling it's like, this is the only bud that didn't open up. The Lone Ranger. And then that flower just suddenly bloomed overnight. It's pretty amazing. So go water your plants if you have plants. All right, Leo, I'm going to head on over to your extended right now. I'm going to see you over to see what else is going on with this Two of Cups. Oh my goodness. I'm hearing there's other surprises. Okay, yeah. It's going to blow you out of the water. So I'll see you in the extended. But if this is where I leave you, sad face. Thank you so much, Leo, for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness. Start